Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Tides of Death. Our party rests the night in Oki Star. A little bit later in the night, maybe 3 hours later, there comes a knock, knock, knock at your door.
Cringe.
I
stays sleeping.
Yeah, I kick. So I sort of grab Starbucks knee and shake him awake.
He kind of comes awake as comes again, and he curses under his breath. Any of you guys speak with the dwarven accent?
No.
Any one of you
get rid of them.
pretend to be a dwarf? Lord Wilmington, we need you! He looks at you guys. Anyone? Dwarven? Accent?
And you go and speak to them?
I'm not supposed to be here.
Neal kicks awake since you guys are being fucking dumb. Neal will yell out, "Aye!"
Lord Wilmington, we need you to open the door.
What you be needing?
Some pirates have been spotted in town. We need to. We're conducting a house by house search. Can you let us in?
Neal goes upstairs a little bit to get further away, and yells, "I be on the shitter. Give me 10."
Give me a charisma check. There's doors in the way. It's late. You sound like you just woke up. A 30. Yeah. It passes for the moment. And there's a long pause while you're on the shitter.
I, motion the crew to come with me, and I guess we whisper to Starbuck, is there a safe house in here? Is there somewhere to hide?
He shakes his head. This is the safe house. You're just not supposed to be found here.
I nod. All right, I am going to cast Rope Trick.
Amazing.
I do have that before I redid my spells, which that's fucking amazing.
For the uninformed, for the viewer who's never seen this spell before, describe what it looks like from an outside person's perspective when you cast this spell.
I believe Nilrim takes some powdered corn and a twisted loop of parchment, which he doesn't have right now. So he is using spellbook pages from Loose Leaf. So he grabs that, he wipes the coin on it, and then he's going to twist it. And when he twists it, an extra dimensional space is going to form, and the parchment or whatever is going to turn into a rope. And basically, you rope your way up in there.
So you twist this rope. You've got this coin, and it suspends in the air. And then what? What happens to the? What's the next thing we see?
There's a little portable hole that'll probably open up, and then whoever climbs up in it will be in this extra dimensional space that you can chill in for 2 turns per level. So currently that is 8 turns.
Mm-hmm.
So just over an hour. That's good.
Yeah. So I tell Archie to grab the dwarf, and he's gonna have to take him up there as he climbs the rope, and then we're all gonna climb in and stay in there for an hour.
Okay.
And we do this quickly.
So you scramble up the rope into the extra dimensional pocket. Captain Starbuck, seeing what you're doing, follows suit, scrambles up this space. I think it's 6 feet off the ground or something, and you just climb up into literal nothingness.
Yeah, literal nothing.
Yeah.
And we can sort of hoist the dwarf up as well.
Yeah.
Between the party, you hoist the dwarf, and from inside, you can look out through the hole. The hole's not big. It's 3 feet by 3 feet or something, maybe 3 by 4. It's a smallish, invisible hole, and you can look down and see the floor. But if you look around, it's just sort of empty, meaningless, gray, black void. And then you can hear, crossing the barrier again, a few more knocks, and then finally the sound of something slamming against a door. And 2 minutes of slamming against the door, and the door pops open. I assumed you guys locked the door that night. And in walks a pair of boots. You can see them on the floor. They tap, 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 tap. And then he walks right through your space. And you can kind of see the legs passing underneath you for just a moment. And then you can hear the muffled voices of search the house. They must have gone somewhere. Followed by someone in the kitchen be like, this is weird. What's this? And then someone going upstairs and calling down, there's stuff all over the bedroom. It looks like someone's been ransacking the place, or at least going through everything. Oh God, I think Wilmington's been taken by the pirates. The boots go in different directions. There's a lot of chatter coming back and forth. And after about 20 minutes, the consensus is that they're going to continue searching the town, but they're going to leave someone here in case someone comes back. One person down by the front door, one person upstairs looking out the window so they can look all the way around the house. And everyone leaves except for these 2 low-level guards. One by the front door, which is, we didn't specify where this was, but I assume it's near the front.
I think we were doing it near where the stairs were.
Yeah, that was
we
my
had to drag William down and up. Yeah,
that was my same thought. So right near the stairs, which is maybe 10 feet from the front door, there's one guard, and the other guard is up the stairs somewhere, walking around, looking out the windows.
All right, we can talk in the extra dimensional space, and they can't hear us, right?
If you talk loudly, they can hear you.
All right, we'll
so
talk
if you guys
quietly.
shout to each other, then I'll make some dice rolls to see if they hear you.
All right.
I have one more magic missile. I can probably take one of them.
Just stay here. I'll see what I can do.
Wait.
I
can help you. I'll cast Moment on Winters to help him with a sneak check, I think.
Nice.
Winters, you get the guy upstairs, I'll get the guy downstairs.
I might be able to get them both.
It's just better if we do it at the same time. There's no reason not to, I don't think.
All right. I will quietly climb down the rope.
Well, the moment you get your head out, you can see the person. Essentially, you put your feet down, and you start coming down, and I think what you come down to is someone blinking at you in awe, holding a spear in one hand, and just what? As just looking out into the house, because the back is to the front door.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden there's feet and legs suspending from the air coming down. He doesn't know that you're coming out of a rope trick section. To his perspective, you're just appearing out of thin air, and he just blinks.
You should throw in a pack of cigarettes like in Commandos. And then jump down behind him. All right, as soon as I see that he's facing towards me, right as I start getting down, I will just drop from the rope and draw my 2 daggers.
And we can roll initiative because he rolled a 4 on his surprise check, so he's not surprised.
Can I roll an initiative as well, because Norm is going to be peeking down?
Absolutely.
Okay. Am I able to see the guy upstairs or no?
No. He's up the stairs and in the parlor or in one of the bedrooms.
I assume me and Sale are not rolling. We're chilling.
You guys can do whatever you want. You can absolutely roll in.
I guess I'm asking the party.
I think we'll handle this.
Sale will at least have to hop out of the window so he can see what's going on, so he can yell to Captain Williams.
Captain Williams.
Sorry. Captain Winters.
I think, Neal, the overlays are messed up. I think you need to swap mine and Sale's camera.
Oh my god. You did it, didn't you? You monster. You turned off your camera. There we go. All right. Let's roll some hit dice for these guys. This is the one downstairs. The one on the bottom is going to be downstairs. The one on the top is upstairs, just for reference. And did everyone roll in initiative?
Yep.
Really need to get. Why do these guys? They've both got spears, yeah. Okay.
They're the standard guard.
I think I let you cast moments before I went down. So
Yeah,
I think that's already done.
Absolutely.
It's a concentration thing, though, isn't it? Or am I thinking of?
It is
Concentration's not a
concentration.
thing, no?
Well, this spell specifically calls out a type of concentration that is needed to maintain it. So you can roll into initiative if you want to change your action, but otherwise you can just chill and yell at Captain when to do his shit.
Yeah, I assume I would have told the party that they can take a negative to their initiative or how fast they act to get a bonus to hit.
Which one are you taking?
Basically.
William, do you want initiative or attack bonus?
Attack bonus.
Cool.
Yeah.
What's that bring you to? 8?
What bonus is it?
1.
I meant to initiative.
You get +4 to hit, but you lose 1 initiative.
+4 to hit? Sweet Jesus.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay. Well, Sail, you pop out of the window. You're ready to go. Captain Winters, it's your turn.
Well, I think if I'm taking the +4 to hit, do I get -1 to initiative?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're at 7.
So I go at the same time as the guard.
You go at the same
you can
time.
choose- You are going to same, but you can choose to ignore that and just go straight without the bonus.
Well, in the past, Neal, we've used the rule where if it's a draw, but weapon speed goes faster, and he's using a spear and I'm using daggers, so I feel like I should go first.
I think, if anything, he's got the greater reach on you, right? So he should go first. We'll just have them resolve simultaneously.
Okay, I'll take the +4. It's on both attacks, yeah? Or just the one?
One attack.
All right.
One
I won't
moment.
take it.
One perfect moment.
I'm not taking +4 then. I'll just go first.
Okay. Excellent. Then you go first. First attack goes wide. You should have waited for that moment. The second one, however, will get past the guy's shield and pierce right through that padded armor on his side, get him in the ribs.
Wow.
But just the tip.
Yeah.
Um,
Really
as-
need to get a new rapier.
Yeah. As you do this, his spear comes out with one hand and catches you right in the crotch. Critical hit, I assume, clears by 5?
Yeah.
Right. 2d6. Huzzah. 6 points of damage as he tears a rip in your leg. The other guard upstairs hears this commotion. Actually, we'll roll into initiative now. So whatever his initiative is, +8. So he rolls in at a 21. And Nilrum will go.
Nilrum peers down, throws a magic missile out, 2d4 +2, at the guard who Nick is Captain Winters is fighting. 8 damage.
Ooh, close but no cigar. He gets peppered with missiles across the chest. His armor is now like soaking red with blood. The guy upstairs will kick down the door, throw open the door and start charging down. I don't see Archie in the initiative order anywhere. Did we miss you?
He didn't roll in.
Okay,
I
perfect.
didn't roll in yet.
Yeah, he comes running for the wizard, and he's gonna throw himself down the stairs at you with +1 to hit for high ground.
Wait, isn't Nilrum still inside the...
I think he has to come out to see it. I don't know if
Yeah,
you
I,
can
like,
cast
peeked
on your
out of
belly.
it.
You know?
Oh, well, I guess I can come out. I thought you could just like peek out and like cast a magic missile.
Yeah, but the window's only like downward, and the guard wasn't in the window. You'd have to be like poking your head out, which means laying on your belly.
Sure, that's fine.
Yeah. Guy comes down the stairs, tosses his spear like with his body weight into Nilrum from behind with high ground, and will
that's a hit.
stab him for 3 points of damage. And we roll initiative.
Do I see this happening? Like,
Yes.
Can I have a good view? Oh, yeah.
Yes, the guy is, if you're in the window, he is directly beneath you now. So I guess you can still be up there and like poking your head out because you don't need any movement. You just need to be able to tell William when his opportune moment is.
Yeah, I mean,
probably.
I'll just yell out, Archie, say, "Oh, we need your help."
All right.
Archie, you are first.
yes.
You're still up there. You're gonna have to push past Sail, but that's not a difficult thing.
I'll do that.
And you plop down into the room. You can see that like Nilrum's here. There's a guard here. This is happening. I'm gonna just do a quick little house. House goes over this way.
Where am I
Staircase is
popping
like
out from?
here. And you are coming out of the purple window, like right here.
Perfect. Okay. I'll attack the guard right next to me.
Okay.
We're like right here.
Yep. You pop out of the window. The guy is wildly surprised as you like crawl out of nothingness. Actually, is he wildly surprised? No, he's not wildly surprised. He is shocked. 11 will not hit him. His shield comes up, catches the blow.
Offhand.
And your blow pushes the shield far enough that he exposes the side of his face for 6 points of damage. Teeth fall to the ground around him. Captain Winters.
I attack this guy twice. And get an 11. Oh my god, for fuck's sake.
Nope.
Nope.
One caught, the other caught. Nilrum.
We're getting a nice little dagger attack from Nilrum. So here you go. 19.
Ooh, yeah. You managed to bypass this guy altogether and drop him to the ground.
Based.
Nice.
The guy that Captain Winters is fighting makes a wisdom check. Find my d20. Here it is. He rolled a natural 1 on his wisdom. He thinks he can still live. He thinks he can still make it out of this one alive. So he throws
brave.
himself into William.
Winters.
Winters, the other W name. I'm so sorry. With another critical hit.
Wait.
Holy shit.
It's not a critical, and I make my free block that I forgot last round.
Oh. Ooh.
Oh, wait, what happens?
I think you have to roll lower. You got to beat him. What's your AC? Isn't it 13 or something?
16.
17.
Okay.
I'm just checking that, just because, just to be, we should know.
Do you have Dex? Do you have an armor spell?
No, not
14
the
by
AC.
armor.
I mean the block.
Blocker makes a roll against AC 16. The
Yeah,
attacker makes
lower.
an attack. Yeah, with lower natural attack.
All right. He gets you for 3 points with his spear. I was really hoping that'd be a crit. And the dead guy would go, Sail, you can take an action now if you want.
Yeah,
You have one more on your armor.
I'm gonna suspend my moment spell, drop out of this extra dimensional pocket, look around, spot this guard, and try to get around him and stab him.
Yep. He's to the door. He still thinks he can win it. You come to the side,
And I make a rapier attack.
and it cuts right past his shield, right past his spear, hits him in the chest, and the man drops to the ground, dead.
Right. Well,
Captain Starbuck pops out of the window and looks around. Okay, so they're gonna come back and find this pretty soon.
I think we need to.
we
leave.
need to go.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Can we? Let's use the healing salves on the dwarf, and we'll carry him out for now. He should wake up before we're back to the ship.
Can I make a healing check on Winters to see if I can like quickly patch up the wound he took?
Yes, because you just took damage that last round. Give me your check. Ooh, unfortunately, the wound is too awkwardly placed. It's too much of a puncture for you to really get in there and make a big difference to it. So you do your best to staunch the bleeding.
All right,
Mr.
Sail. Can you go and use one of the healing salves on the dwarf?
Yeah, no worries. I'll do that now. The dwarf is in the pocket, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll have to get him
Oh.
down.
Starbuck, could you toss him down to me? Oh, I stand under the portal with my arms out.
Yep. He grabs onto the dwarf's legs and slowly lowers the arms out, and then drops the guy down.
Yeah, I'll grab him and I'll take my healing salve out and I'll like check how wounded he is and use enough to, I think, like slightly generous. Like I'll probably use like 3 on him to get him
Yep.
back up.
Yep. He was at -2. 3 will get him exactly where you need to be.
No one goes upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
I grab the 100 gold. I pocket it.
Yeah, we should take the 1,000 silver.
Yeah,
Might as well.
yeah, we're gonna take the 100 gold and then we're gonna get that 1,000 silver. This has
Okay.
become a major annoyance to the party, and at this
Wait,
point,
was the 100 gold just in like trinkets?
2
and stuff?
bags. No, it
no,
was
it was 2 bags.
2 bags.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah.
So we take
Good
Starbucks 1,000 silver. Okay.
Right.
I'm
So
putting on the party sheet, Norum, unless you're objecting to
You
that.
can put it on the party sheet.
for
So
now,
it's
someone's gonna have to
1,000
put it on
silver.
their character sheet because this is gonna weigh a lot. This like box of gold.
I'll put it on mine for now.
The box itself weighs a bunch, and then the silver inside of it, that 10,000 silver, is not light. If you guys are going to be in like a chase situation or
10,000
fleeing from things, weights are going to matter real close. So would everyone take a look at their character sheets and make sure that their weights are up to date? that whatever's on your sheet is what you're carrying with you. You can leave anything behind in the house you want, and there are supplies in the house if you need to grab anything. Starbuck is going upstairs to grab a lantern and some oil.
How much
and
is 1,000 silver? What?
10,000 silver it is.
Oh, 10,000.
If you put it in your on
Wait,
character
I was
wealth.
curious about the box as well.
It's
Yeah.
200 pounds.
Okay, I can't carry that.
We can split it up though, maybe. Like
Yeah.
Sail and Archie can probably carry it between them if they just carry the chest, with each other.
Yeah.
Yep.
I put the 100 gold on my character sheet for now, and then I'll give it to the party later.
Is
You need a new rapier, Winters, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, is there a rapier upstairs? On the bed?
a rapier on the bed?
Yeah, sorry, you said there was a box of like weapons and stuff? And I
No,
pulled
no,
them
there
all
wasn't
out
a
and put them
rapier.
on
It was
okay.
a axe, warhammer, morningstar dagger.
I'm taking that dagger.
So the box is a small wooden box. It weighs 10 pounds, plus the 200 pounds of silver is 210 pounds, divided by 2 is 105 pounds. So if two people are sharing the 105 pounds?
Sail and
Me
Archie.
and Sail. Yeah. I mean.
Okay. So I'm going to take a look at your character sheets real quick, and I'm going to add some stuff to your gear tabs. 1 box of silver, 110 for you, and 1 box of silver, 110 for you. So Sail is not going to be able to really help carry that. Encumbrance is going to be too much for you, Sail.
Yep.
What do you have on you that's weighing you down so much? It's literally just the box. Okay.
Yeah. I've good strength, but I'm not that strong.
If you got naked and threw away your rapier, you could do it.
I'll say to the crew, can we just leave 1,000 gold behind? I don't think I can carry this. Or 1,000 silver, sorry.
No.
I'll put 1,000 silver on my sheet.
Okay,
Out
cool.
of the chest. Out of the chest. That's fine.
Perfect.
Yeah, I could also carry 1,000 silver if needed.
We are medium encumbrance now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now we're at medium encumbrance.
Okay.
Perfect.
That's fine then.
Okay. And into the night we go.
What about the cat, Starbuck? Best to leave him here.
Starbuck looks at you guys. Why don't we just leave the dwarf here? They already think he was captured by pirates. It's a good cover story for him. Then he can
He's a
take care of the
lord.
cat.
We didn't know that. We can actually ransom him, Captain.
Yeah, I think we should. The dwarf needs to come. You want to take the cat?
He shakes his head. She's seen enough danger. I don't want to bring her down with me. She'll fend for herself. The neighbors will care for her.
I slap
Alright.
2 healing uses of my healing salve on the dwarf.
Mm-hmm.
We already healed him. We already did 3
did,
on him.
you already did? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
So
I
he'll
put 3
come
on
through
him.
soon.
Okay. He comes
I don't
to in a few minutes. Starbuck has taken lantern, oil, flint and steel, and about 100 feet of rope. Any other supplies anyone needs from a house? They got a lot of shit here.
I grab rations
And water, yeah.
and
Yep,
water.
you can grab pounds of food, and we'll deal with it later
Okay.
because it's just it's not neatly doled out into rations. However
I
many
just
pounds
grab
of food
10
you
pounds
want.
of food.
Perfect. And
All
what
right,
did you?
let's go.
Right.
We need water as well, Neil. Yeah.
Yeah, he
I was
grabs
gonna see if
2.
there's like a,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, if there's like a cloak or a hood, or like spare, I can like throw over my head. Or
It's
someone
dwarven
needs one, I can
size,
as
so
well.
it's like a half cloak, but you can do it.
All right.
Perfect. He grabs water, you grab the cloak, covering your head, and out into the night you guys go. You can see.
Wait, just before we leave, sorry, Sail. Do you have more spells to cast today?
Yes, I have. Actually, I haven't used any.
Can I borrow your rapier until we get back?
Yeah, I'll hand him a rapier and I'll grab a spear, because I have spear
Okay.
proficiency.
Okay.
I sheath the rapier in the empty sheath.
What do you do with your rapier?
I
Chuck it?
lost it
have
to the swamp monster, to the
Oh.
kelp monster.
Fuck you,
Right.
Neal, for bringing that up.
I forgot about it.
Oh.
How much does the
Well.
spear weigh?
It's like 4
5
pounds.
pounds.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
The dwarf wakes up.
Dwarf wakes up. Lights are ready. He kind of looks around. It's nighttime. Starbucks shakes his head at him and says, "Just come with us. I'll explain to you later." And
Is the
dwarf,
front door still intact?
It's been like knocked off its hinges and then sort of like placed in the door frame awkwardly.
Could I
I
wizard
think we
lock
need to
it?
go out the back door, right?
No, it's definitely broken. It wouldn't wizard
Okay.
lock anymore.
We
We'll go
got
out
the
the
back
back
door
door
though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Starbuck leads you through the streets and asks you, "Where the hell is your boat? We need to get the
North
boat
side of the
back."
island.
Desert.
Did you guys come by the north route or the south route?
South route. We went around the top of the island.
Gotcha. And he will bring you southernly through the island and to your ship. Roll some dice checks. We're going to see if the guards notice these characters moving through the night. There are a few of them scattered throughout town. They're doing house-to-house searches with some other people just keeping an eye on the street in case people do exactly what you're doing. Pair that with...
Can I make a roll to stealth the party as we walk? You know, I'm going
I think
first.
there are enough people here that everyone have to make their own checks, right? Because we got a group of 2 carrying a heavy chest with them. Then we've got the dwarf who's limping, the 2 of you, and the captain. Everyone can make a check, but the party's not going to be like a nice, neat, huddled group.
What do
It's
you
gonna-
want? Dex? Int?
Well, no, I mean, I understand that, Neal, but I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like, at least I could do is, like, watch the guard patrols and say, all right, everyone move now. I understand I can't, like, make people move silently and stuff, but I
Sure.
might be able to confer if we're
Might-
doing a party-wide check, I might be able to confer a bonus.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Like a
Give me
+2
a
or
perception
something.
check. Yeah, I like that.
Perception. Fantastic.
Get fucked.
No, it's all right.
Nick was the one making it, so everyone
Oh,
gets
okay,
a +1 on their dex checks, which are going to be for timing runs.
We got that one out of the way, boys. All right, good.
Everyone needs to pass a dex check. Actually, everyone needs
Easy.
a...
Easy.
Oh my
Easy.
God.
One more,
Pokemon?
Archie, let's go.
Easy.
Yep. Okay, here is the dwarf.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, fuck off.
Absolutely.
He gets a +1 for Nick's timing, and I'm going to give him a -1 because he's basically dead and stumbling through the streets. And I think dwarves get a penalty to dex anyway. No, it's charisma. Ooh, the dwarf is going to botch it, and Starbuck,
He has 5 decks. That is
that is bad.
That is bad.
wild. That is
Yeah.
bad.
And Starbuck
Oh,
stops
God.
to help the dwarf when the dwarf like stumbles on a pothole, and a guard catches sight of them and doesn't come after you, but you hear a of a whistle as you guys get moving.
How close are we to the edge of the town and the desert?
Town's not that large. You're pretty close to the edge of it, but there's that stretch along the edge of town, or along the edge of the island, right? You come out of town and then you gotta like walk behind the mountain to get to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
desert
yeah.
side.
But I'm hoping that they might not chase us into the desert in the middle of the
Okay,
night. I mean, they
I'm
might
gonna
do. but-
cast.
Yeah, but it's like
Uh,
many miles to the desert from here.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, when I see anybody, I'm gonna throw up a fog cloud to obscure their vision, and we're gonna kind of pick a direction and run that way. That's like one of my last spells I have for the fucking day.
All right.
Nice.
You guys make your way through the city streets. It doesn't take a few minutes after they've first spotted you and the whistles are blowing when a group of guards comes sort of in your direction. You fog
cast-
cloud. Yeah. And I would like you to make me... You've got plenty of time to figure out when to do this, right? You're running through the streets. You can see the buildings ahead of you and behind you by the lantern light, not a lot of starlight. So it's pretty dark. I'm going to give you an int check versus their perception check for you to time the fog cloud in such a way that they completely lose track of you. A success on your part means they lose all track of you. A failure means that it's just going to break line of sight for a little while. You get a 31. The guard... It's he has a 0 perception. That can't be right. Or a 10 perception.
We're good.
Woo!
What the hell?
Wow.
That was close.
Jesus.
All right. The guards lose complete sight of you the first time that they catch you, and you guys can make your way through the town. I'm going to give them another check to see if they can relocate you, because it is a contingent here. They're spread out. They look around. They've lost distance and direction. It'll be a perception check at -2, I think, at this point, because Nick has already passed his spotting check. You've already used this ability to get further away.
Yep.
No. You guys managed to slip out of the town without hearing the whistles of you guys being spotted again. It is late. Your dwarf is injured. Some of you guys are moving at medium speed, so you're not making great time. You're moving at about like movement rate 5.
Yeah.
What's the undergrowth around like here? Are we making like obvious tracks?
No, there's a hardened dirt road that runs all the way along the southern side of the town, and there's like little bushes on either side and some ditches and whatnot, and farms on the left, salt flats on the right. But it's just a regular dirt road. You'd have to be a really good tracker to find someone on this.
As we're walking, I'm going to use my healing salve.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 3 charges left in it, so I just use all of them.
Okay. As you're
I'll
going,
offer the cap. Go ahead.
Go
Sorry.
ahead. No, please.
I'll offer the captain more healing salves if he wants them. I've got 6.
Oh
Yeah,
my
okay.
god.
Like 6 charges.
Yeah. That gets me to full. All right. So
guess
we'll
I'm gonna-
refresh when we get to the base.
Yeah, I guess I'll use 3 of mine as... Nah, fuck it. I'll be fine. Nah, I don't want to lose an 18 in wizard. I'll use 3 of mine.
We're going to get some more, hopefully.
Yeah. Okay. I use 3 of my charges.
Excellent.
Did you
Full
use 3 of the
salve.
ones I offered you, Nick?
Yeah, I use them all.
Right.
Question. Full
Mhm.
salve is 9?
Yeah.
So I'll go down to 6.
All right. We keep
As you
walking now, we don't
guys-
stop.
Yeah, you make your way out of town. You head into the areas nearby, and you can see a light coming down the path in your direction. A singular light sort of waving back and forth. It's an open torch.
God, it's never a break
From
for this
away
place.
from the town though, right?
Yeah, it's like one of these little podunk villages down along the way, and the light is coming down the dirt road. You may be 5 miles from town now. It's definitely
Does it
not the
look like-
guards.
Does it look like it's like on a wagon or someone's walking carrying it? Like is it
It's
like
held at
moving
about human head height for a human, so it's either a person or like a shorter creature on a mount or on a wagon.
Hail, friend. I mean, we'll say
Doesn't matter, let's just walk past him.
yeah. Well, no one will say hail, friend, as we walk past.
Sure.
Be friendly.
It is indeed a drunken dwarf on a donkey who is kind of swaying back and forth and gives like you guys an eye as you all walk past, clearly incredulous at the sight he's seeing, like rubs his eyes a little bit.
How's he dressed, this dwarf?
Like a salt farmer. He's got breeches that come up to his knees. Or that,
Yeah, I just check him for fancy clothes if he has.
No. He's like a dirty salt farmer.
We could
Yeah, I
use
mean, we
the
just
donkey
ignore
to
him.
carry the silver. We could move faster with it.
Good point. Dwarf, we need your donkey. I go and push him off the donkey.
Jimmy John? You can't. Yeah, hey. Ooh, he rolls a 19 on his strength check. Even though he's drunk, I'll give him -4. And his strength is 2, 5. 1 is 8, and 4. It's only actually a 25 at the end of the day. Can you give me a post-strength
actually.
check? 24? Thank you.
20, 23, I mean, sorry. Yeah. 19 minus 4 is 15 plus 8 is 23.
Thank you. Yeah, you shove him right off his donkey. Even with a 19 on his strength check, he hits the other side with a his breath is
kick him.
knocked out of him.
When he's in the
Oh.
crowd.
He crumples over.
All right.
What do you got on you, drunkard?
Yeah, I rifle through his pockets.
Don't, I'm a wizard. I'll blow you up. Right, a lightning bolt.
I check his pockets now, and then once I've
yeah.
Oh my God, he's got a
looted him of any
spellbook, doesn't he?
coins.
Archie will flinch as he calls out lightning bolt.
Wait, does he have a spellbook?
He does not have a spell book, but
Yeah.
he does have a key in his pocket, and his other pocket contains 18 copper coins.
I take the coin. I take the coins, right, and then I throw them back down in his face. I get them up into the light to see that they're copper, and then like throw them back down at him. Kick him one more time, and then take the reins of the donkey and walk off with it.
All right.
Call him an asswipe.
What's on the donkey? Is there shit there?
Yeah, there's some bags on either side.
I rifle through. I need to see if this guy's an actual spellcaster.
You don't find a spell book on the donkey, but maybe
Yeah.
in his house. You know, maybe he doesn't take it out when he goes drinking.
Components on his donkey though?
There is a large bag of salt on either side in the saddlebags, as well as just some extra blankets and a little bit of rope. Nothing spell component-y other than the salt. It's like an
This guy's
axe
not
on one side,
It's
a
not
dagger on the
fucking wizard,
other.
clearly.
He's not a fucking wizard.
He's
He'd have
not
some
a-
components, yeah. I kick him for lying, and I spit on
Alright.
him.
We just leave. Just leave him crumpled in the dirt.
Right. You guys can load a bunch of the silver into the donkey, enough that you guys can make your own way. Let's see. Does anyone have an animal handling skill?
Nope.
All right.
Nope.
We're going to need everyone to make me willpower checks at half strength until someone passes. So 1d20 plus half your willpower. This is
The donkey.
Starbucks. Donkeys are notoriously stubborn
Passes.
and
I got
difficult.
I got it. I
That's
know
a
how to
half?
use a donkey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's +6. Yeah.
All right.
I
You
mean,
and
and
Sail
Sail.
both work well together, and the donkey can be hurried along. You can march along the path until the sun begins to come up. It's been a long, slow night along all these little villages. You haven't seen much at all. And as the sun comes up, you can see you are near to the back of the island, somewhere over here. All you need to do is cut across the desert at this point.
Noam will talk to, I guess, the party, and he'll do like a fake bow, be like, well, Lord, what was your name again, Master Dwarf?
Wilmington.
Lord Wilmington. People came looking for you in the night.
I ain't no lord. They're just being polite.
Is that so? I've never heard anybody called Lord before, if they're not a Lord.
Oh, well, I'm so sorry, Lord. What was your name?
Nilram.
Nilram. Lord Nilram. My apologies.
I nod. So you're
Less of the
snitch, too.
sarcasm, please.
Now,
Look at all the trouble you've got us in here, Wilmington. You could have just let us stay. There wouldn't
I've
have
been
any trouble.
quiet all night long. What the hell am I doing out here? And why does my back hurt so much?
I had to magic missile you because you were about to snitch on us.
I've just had
Was
about enough
not.
of arguing with the two of you for one night. Can you please, Wilmington, just keep your fucking mouth shut until we get back to the ship, please?
Would you tell me where we're going?
We're going to our ship. I just told you that. I look
He
around.
looks at Starbuck, and Starbuck just, gives a nod and a jerk towards Captain William.
Keep walking.
All right. It's a long,
shit.
slow day through the hot desert.
Did I fuck up the cameras again? Sorry, I pressed the shortcut. So I don't
Didn't
know how.
do that this time, so you're good.
Okay.
And by the end of the day, you guys can reach your boat. It's been hot. It's been slow. No one got any sleep. Everyone's in a bad mood. You all march pretty quietly. The donkey is the only one who seems to be fine as you arrive at
Okay.
your boat.
All right, I throw all the coins off the donkey into the boat, and I turn to the other two. All right, things have clearly gone awry. What do you guys want to do? Starbuck, you're coming with us because you're going to show us where those healing salves are. Wilmington, you want to go back there? I don't know if you could smooth things out with the guards. Say you were kidnapped or whatever, you can go back. It's up to you.
Right. Well, that's what I'm going to do. He looks back across the desert that he took all day to cross and looks back at you and goes, you couldn't have told me this before we walked across that desert, could you?
I could not know. And here's the thing, Wilmington, right? You can say what you want. You can say that you got kidnapped by the Mad Fists or the Crimson Fists or whatever, the guys with the wanted posters. That's fine. Just don't mention what we told you about Flotsam Island and Lady Nightingale, okay? Keep that to yourself. You want to blame the rest on us, that's fine. They're already looking for us anyway.
Right.
We have your word as a dwarf?
Aye.
Then you can have our donkey to ride back.
Yeah, enjoy it.
Thank you. He grabs the ass, hops on it, and trots
You know,
away.
this would have been easier if you just let us stay the night. So maybe
Leave it.
next time
Leave
when
it.
we come knocking, you'll let us.
No more arguments, please.
I give him a
It's
wave.
been bad enough. Wilmington, go on.
He leaves. Starbuck looks at the assembled people and goes, right.
He lied.
So I may have misled you a little bit. There is a ship, but it's not waiting for us. We're waiting for it. The White Prince
fuck does
comes
that
through
mean?
this island every so often, only a couple times a year, loads up a ship for the middle rings and a ship for the inner rings. That ship happens to be in
salt, I
town
assume?
recently, today, full of salt. Now, I don't know what sort of, he kind of looks at your ship. I don't know how we're supposed to man a ship this big with just the 5 of us. But if we can catch up to it, and you guys are half the fighters you appear to be, we could board it and take it for our own.
Captain
Like-
Winters,
Wow. Seems every
We
cloud
need a
has a
nice
silver
ship.
lining.
what ship
Yeah.
is? What kind of ship is this?
It's a cargo ship. You know, it's got plenty of soldiers aboard it. It's not it's not undefended, you see. Salt's worth a lot. But it's got some guards, probably a
Captain
wizard
Winters,
or
if I
a
could-
cleric captain in it.
I could implore you.
Mhm.
None of us have spells. We're fucking tired. We just walked through the desert all night. I say we just fucking go on home. There's not going to be anything good here. It's a cargo ship. Let's go on
Filled with
home.
salt. You
I
say
don't-
you
We can't sell the salt. We're not salt salesmen.
don't you
sir?
have a friend? Don't you have a
No.
Lady Nightingale who can sell the salt for you?
Captain Winters, please
What do you
don't
say,
make
Sale?
us do this.
What do you say, Sale? How far away is this ship, Starbuck? Can we get a night's rest on the way?
It's docked just a little bit outside of the island. It loads up salt until it's full, and it's not full yet.
When do you think it's leaving?
Ooh, in the next week or so?
Narrabite. We take a rest, Nilrim. You get your spells back. We go and deal, and we can steal the ship. It's
Captain Winters, what are we going to do with a ship full of salt? We can't offload this.
Fuck this
Well,
boat.
I like.
We're looking for a ship. We get to
cargo
fuck up the
ship?
White Prince. This
like-
is going to go a long way to buying our souls back, Nilrim.
We're looking for a cargo ship?
Let's talk
Cargo
about
ship is
a car-
inconspicuous.
Yeah, let's talk about what the ship might mean for you guys. A cargo ship is a very, very different type of ship to what you all operate. Here, I will put one on this map and bring us over to it so you can see it. There we go. It is a 2-masted vessel. It's quite a bit longer than your existing ship, I think. It's about 100 feet. Yours is, oh, well, it's about the same length as your ship, but much, much wider. It has, where are my buttons? This would be the main deck. So some cabins in there. That back one could easily be a captain's quarter and maybe a storage room. You can kind of decide what you would want to do with it. Oops, wrong button. It has a lower deck right here, lots of cargo space, and then a little room at the back for a kitchen, a little room at the front for whatever you might want. And last but not least, it has the very bottom where you would put like ballast and other things that you don't ever really need to get to or rarely need to get to.
So, how slow would this be? Clearly,
Right.
it wouldn't be able to go against the tide.
Yeah, you'd have to go in line with the currents always. So that means on the outer ring, it's going to take a little while to get all the way around. But, you know, sailors usually don't give a shit that things take a long time. To go all the way around on the outer ring and get like 360 degrees would take you...
I ask as well. When do these ships come? How often?
Oh, once or twice a year.
Captain Winters, I implore you, can we just do this when we're more ready in a year, when we might have need for a cargo ship, when we might have someone that we need to sell salt to? I think our time is probably better spent finding a fence rather than getting all of this.
How many
We're
men are we
just not gonna
talking on this ship, you think, Starlock?
Thinks to himself. Captain's going to be either a cleric or a wizard. Maybe a backup of one, depending on how lordly they are. See, Captain, Sergeant at Arms, and maybe a dozen soldiers and twice as many sailors. Half as many sailors. This cargo ship only really needs. If they want to man the oars, it'll take 36 sailors and rowers to do it all.
And how much is a boat like that full of salt worth?
Salt's a valuable commodity.
I don't disagree with that.
See, a pound of salt is about 7 silver, and they should have about 10 tons of salt if it's full.
So 70,000 silver. It's a lot of gold. It's a lot of silver.
It is, but this is always going to be something we can do. We should probably wait to do this until we have a fence for the salt. I think
That'll
that
be
we should
another
just wait
year.
I
I not.
personally
That's
like
fine.
the opportunity to kill a cleric of a stair myself.
I
do you
don't
say,
think
Archie?
we can do this fight right now.
Well, Norum says no. Sale says yes. Archie?
How are we gonna sell this stuff?
We got options.
How the hell
We
are we
could
even
find
gonna get
Nightingale.
there? Look how big this ship is. There's only 5 of us. How the fuck did you
Don't
guys
worry.
even get to the island?
Don't worry about that, Starbuck. We can sail the ship fast enough to catch this thing easily. We can wait for it to leave, wait for it to be full, chase it down, get it in the night.
Captain Winters, I think your eyes are too big for your belly here. We have nothing that we can do with this cargo ship. We can't just take it home. We can't offload the salt, just the 5 of us. Please, let's just do this in a year. It'll be something that'll always be waiting for us, and we can have a fence by then. I think we're just going in too quick. And I'm sorry, but I probably flat out refuse to do it. I don't want to risk my life for some salt that I can't sell.
What if we took it
And
back to
why don't we
Arcadia?
take
Sell
our
it
break
there.
right here, and we'll come back on the other side with some more salty bets.